Hey everybody, Dave Shaw here. Wasn't able to make it to the installation banquet, but I will have a beer with you. I drink my beer out of a St. Louis Cardinal 2011 World Series Championship Coolie. Take that, Cub fans. Very good. I want to talk about fantasy football. This was the first year of the Chatham Jaycees Fantasy Football League. A little history behind it. A couple of years ago, I actually got the idea to do this, started up for the group, and I guess just out of procrastination and pure laziness, I never got around to it until this year. So the whole idea behind having this was to have fun, basically, and get some male bonding going on. I know we had a lot of fun. I'm not sure about the bonding stuff, but I think everybody had a good time. I've got some papers, notes that I'll be looking down at from time to time, so bear with me. Let's see. I thought it was a fun season. Like I said, everybody had a good time. Hopefully, going forward, some rivalries have started, and I just build up year after year. I did miss trash talking. I don't think there was enough trash talking going on this year. So next year's players, keep that in mind, and let's have some vocalization going on. And I'd like to especially thank everybody that played for playing the entire season. A lot of times you get in these leagues and somebody drops out halfway through, then that just kind of makes it unfair for everybody else. And so I just want to thank everybody for sticking the entire season, no matter how bad your team sucked. John Moore. Let me read off the names of all the players and their teams. Now, throughout the season, I had sent out emails with like weekly results, and so you're probably already familiar with the names and stuff, but I'll just run through them again, just so you know. We had Brett Cause with Brett's Swell Team, Andy Shaw. You old timers remember my son Andy. He's living in Washington, D.C. right now, serving our country in the United States Air Force. Very proud of him. He has this team, the Code Monkeys. Nick Frankie had the Frankie Dogs. Matt Davis, I Sell Corn. Greg Morris, I Stink. Ice Tink. That's kind of hard to say. Dale Lynch's Lynch Mob, John Moore's Pirates of the Corn, my team, the Scuba Divers. Oh, by the way, I'm the commissioner of the league. That's why I'm doing all this. Joe Bickhouse had the Shockers, Brandon Kearns, the Usual Suspects, Jason Rao, his team's name was Like Aaron Hernandez, and I thought the best team name, was what Brian Kleinertz came up with, the Pittsburgh Feelers. It just brings a smile to my face every time I say that. So, way to go, Brian. All right, I want to go over the playoff structure. We had 12 teams in the league. The top 8 teams made it to the playoffs. So, if you're one of the 4 bottom teams, after week 14, you were done for the year. So the top 8 teams played the last 3 weeks of the NFL season in our playoffs to win this. It's the championship trophy. And as you can see, it's got one plate on here, and there's room for 4 plates on each side. So it's good for 16 years. And if we happen to be going longer than 16 years, then we can just slap another base on the bottom and continue going. That'd be pretty cool. So what's next? The playoff structure. So the top 8 teams. I'll go through the results of the championship week. So, starting in the 7th place game, we had the usual suspects, which was Brandon Kearns beating the Shockers, Joe Bickhouse's team. So Brandon got 7th place. 5th place team was the Lynch Mob against Like Aaron Hernandez. And the Lynch Mob came out ahead. So Lynch Mob got 5th place. 3rd place game was Andy Scholl's Code Monkeys against Brian's Pittsburgh Feelers. And the Code Monkeys came out on top. So Andy got 3rd place. Then we got the championship game. Now this was the 3rd time these two teams played, and they had split during the regular season. So this was the tiebreaker, and it was the championship. So we had Greg's Ice Tink playing my Scuba Divers. And of course, the Divers came out on top. So sorry, Greg, but that's the way it goes, you know. So I was this year's league champion. That was my notes at. So it's kind of awkward, but I will present myself with the championship trophy. So you can applaud if you want to. And I will display that prominently in my office and home, so you know as many people as possible can see it. So that's that. Let's see, what else do I have here? Let's see. Okay, next year's playoff format. I'm going to change it up a little bit so that all the teams, all 12 teams, play throughout the playoffs. So next year, the top 6 teams will be in the championship bracket and play for this trophy. It's a championship trophy. The bottom 6 teams, or the 6 worst teams in the regular season, they're going to be in the consolation bracket, and they're going to play for another trophy. Only it's the loser that gets that trophy. It'll be, we'll call it the loser trophy or something like that. We'll come up with some snappy name for it. But anyway, whoever loses and wins it will have to, show it in a high traffic area, keep it displayed, so as many people as possible can see it, so that they will see how bad you were. So also next year, the same players who played this year will get first shot at playing next year. If anybody decides that they don't want to do it or wants to drop out or whatever, then their spot will open up for somebody new. So we'll see how that plays out. That'll be probably in July, I guess. So anyway, we'll keep in touch and see what happens. So anyway, I think we're off to a good start, especially since I won. And so I'll be defending my championship. And I just want to say thanks again to everybody who played, making it a fun thing to do. And I hope everybody has a nice time tonight at the installation banquet. So just have fun, get home safe, and we'll catch you later. Thanks a lot. Bye.